Okay, so say you get through your 2 or 3 or 4 week detox periods. If you're using opiates, sometimes it's more. Um, we start to become more focused and maybe more health conscious. Getting through that detox period, we comfort ourselves, and we eat whatever we want. And basically, that's what I would say to do is comfort yourself through that detox period. Run a lot of movies and get a nice warm pair of pajamas and keep yourself clean, keep your sheets clean, and you're going to be using that bed or that couch and that video service, streaming service that you have, Netflix or whatever, and get through that uncomfortable time. And once you get through that first few weeks, man, I would suggest meetings, and more meetings. And we become more health conscious also. I could not keep this thing quiet unless I used the gym membership like I've been using. It saves my bacon, man. And it's never, when I wake up in the morning, it's never the first thing that I want to do. I don't wake up and go, oh, I can't wait to go to the gym. It's just something you have to start disciplining yourself to do. When we were out drinking and using, we didn't have any discipline. We did whatever the fuck we wanted to do. And now it's, you gotta think, screw how I feel. I get up, and this is what I do. I get up, I say a few prayers, I go to the gym, or I get up, I go to the gym, I say a few prayers. That's for me, okay? And sometimes I'm praying on the way to the gym. Sometimes I wake up late and I don't say my prayers till after the gym. But I always give thanks, for getting me through another day, and ask God for guidance for the coming up day that I have in front of me. And my days seem to go a lot smoother. The gym is important, man. I mean, I started working out, it had been a couple months, and I got really into working out, and I was in the gym every day at 3:30, 4 in the morning. I had a gym downstairs in my apartment complex, and I used that, and I also went to Planet Fitness. Now I have moved and since joined another gym, EOS, and I use that gym membership. I go on these runs, man, where I was looking at my record because it clocks you in, and I looked at June. I had just joined EOS. June, I did 15 trips to the gym. July and August, I was on a tear, man. July and August, I went 28 times in July, and I think 27 times in August. So, and then I got sick in September. So September, I only logged in 15 times, and I gotta be honest, man, because I was on that run and I stopped. I was sick for 3 weeks, but I got 15 days in there in September, and then October I think was another 15 days. November was, I think, 20 days, and I'll have around 18 days in December. I think I'm at 15 or 16 now. So I'll finish off the month with around 18 days. But once you stop, it's hard to get back, man. So the eating, I was on a tear. I got sick, and then I started eating shitty. And I'm about 50-50 right now. I gained some weight back. So, but it's okay, man. You just you gotta stay focused on your health. And it's been a great thing for my mind. I'm one of those guys, I've got a busy mind. It's busy mind, and it's busy to the negative. So anything that I can do to settle this thing, I do it. I talk to other alcoholics on a regular basis that are sober. I go to a lot of meetings, and I go to the gym almost every day, man. At least every other day I'm at the gym. So you gotta keep this thing quiet, because this is your worst enemy. You are your worst enemy, and this will get you to drink again. This is doing push-ups, man. It's thinking of ways to get you into a negative position, negative situation, and say, fuck it, I'm done. And it only takes one bad day for us to get off derailed, and then we're off on our shitty life again. So we got to keep this thing quiet. That's the major thing. And meetings, right? I don't go to as many meetings as I used to. I was a meeting guy, meetings. And I've backed off that a little bit, but you know, I do other things, and I throw myself into service in other ways right now. I'm starting a foundation for my son under his name, the Brandon Brown Zeros to Heroes Foundation, and it's going to be a foundation where we help recovering alcoholics and drug addicts and help people on the streets. So we'll have all the paperwork in place by the first of the year, and we're going to be up and rolling. So you got to keep your mind focused on helping others. And it's a great place to find people that need help. And no matter how much time you have, you can always help people. If you've got, you know, your first week into AA or whatever, the best thing to do is say, hey, you know, get there 15 minutes early and say, start greeting people. Hey, I'm Gary. How you doing? I'm Gary. And how you doing? And then share, you know, hey, I'm new to this way of life, and I want to learn how to stay sober. Or, you know what, I'm fucked, I need some help. You know, I share a lot. I share almost every meeting that I go to. You know, people are probably sick of hearing from me, but you know what, that's okay. That's how I stay sane, and you also, when you're sharing and you're talking, you know, there's people in there with less time than you, and you may attract some of those people, and they may come up to you after the meeting and want to talk to you. So it's you know, it's a great thing to do for your sobriety, for your recovery process. Meetings are so important, you know, and going to the gym, very important. I'm going to do another video here because I'm into this thing 7 minutes, but my next video today will be on great things to do. You know, if you're an alcoholic and a drug addict and you're trying to get sober, or you're trying to get through the holidays sober, I'm going to do another video later on today on how other, you know, great things to do on New Year's Eve instead of drink, right? So we are now on a different, living a different lifestyle, and we want to stay clean and sober. And it can be tough around the holidays, so stay tuned.